Alrighty, I have seen The Acolyte, at least the first couple episodes of it, and overall, not outstandingly terrible, as I somewhat expected. So the opening fight scene, I don't have much issue with it. First of all, I want to talk about the scene of going out to repair the ship from the first episode. So Osha and the other guy, they go out, and they're referred to as mechanics, which just reminded me of Yogi Bear going out to swipe some picnic baskets. And it's mentioned that that's illegal, and that it's supposed to be droids doing that kind of work. And it made me wonder, why aren't droids doing that work? Because they specifically mention R2 units, which means the R2 series exists at this point. And we've seen that they are capable of doing the kind of repairs to the shield generator that they had to do in that scene. And I'm assuming it would be less costly to use droids. The only reason the droids were somewhat ineffective while escaping from Naboo was because they were getting shot at. No, that's not their fault. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, so one thing I appreciated about these episodes is the evil twin thing is pretty obvious from the outset, and I'm glad that they did not drag it out. They're just getting into yeah, this girl has an evil twin. That trope is kind of a little bit silly, but they're not lampshading it, and they're also not trying to hide it, which I appreciate. They're just getting into it and telling the story they want to tell. So a couple of things about aesthetics. First of all, the yellow highlights on the Jedi robes, I think they're actually pretty cool. Yellow fits into the Jedi wardrobe very nicely. As for some other things, first of all, in the second episode, the big fat Jedi. No. It's I don't hate fat people. I am a fat people myself, but no, I don't like that guy. Yeah, it's this devout order, the denial of self. How do you get fat under that belief system? It doesn't seem to work. Also, the other Jedi, I believe his name is Yord. A couple of things. First of all, his hair, the twists on his hair. I don't like it. I don't like it. It looks stupid. Yeah, I'm allowed to not like it just because it looks stupid. And also, his face. He has this perpetual look of bewilderment that, I don't know, he just looks rather silly in every moment. I feel like they should have cast someone different for that role, because he just doesn't look like he fits in. And then yeah, overall, the conflict that they're setting up, the evil twin May wants to get revenge on these Jedi. We don't exactly know why, but that's I'm sure they'll explain it to us. Whether or not the explanation will be any good remains to be seen. And so the one Jedi, Torben, she killed him with like the poison, and so like the force field, like she's just like impenetrable. Like he's just been floating there meditating for 10 years. I don't know why. That seems unproductive. It's like, what's the point of enlightenment if you're just gonna float there doing nothing? But anyway, yeah. So let's see. What else ought I to say about these episodes? Yeah. Overall, most of the performances have been pretty good. And again, like all right, so it's like a big mystery. Like, okay, who is training May? Who trained her in the Force? Well, it's some person with a red lightsaber. Scary. But this person says something rather amusing. He says like, "Oh, you can't kill a Jedi with lasers or steel. You have to kill the dream." Which, first of all, reminded me of Saw Gerrera in Rogue One. Save the dream! But second of all, reminded me of the fact that she killed a Jedi with a throwing knife. That's a weapon. Yeah, so either write it so that she doesn't kill the Jedi with a weapon, or write it so that stupid line isn't in there, because like pretty much every other instance that we've seen a Jedi be killed, it's by a weapon. So yeah, that was kind of dumb. And of course the ship crashing and her surviving it somehow. You know, it is what it is. You know, like maybe they could have done it better, but yeah. And after the crash, my dad was watching it with me, and he quoted our favorite Star Wars in-joke, which is "This'll take days to fix" from The Mandalorian, because for many years he was an aircraft mechanic, and so he took great issue with that line, and it's stuck ever since. But yeah, so that's the Acolyte so far. Not terrible. We'll have to wait and see how it pans out. I'll see you next time.